Hi everyone, I'm Kat Khan and I'm here again with another episode of Upcycled Origami with Kat. And we are now looking towards Christmas. And so I thought we would do something. It's a very simple origami ball. And this is the second origami design that my grandmother, my Oba-san, taught me long time ago when I was a little girl. It's just fun to play with just as it is, but for Christmas time you can make ornaments, and all it takes is like a little bit of thread and maybe a bead or two, or you can even fold like a bunch of them in graduated sizes, or even do a whole garland. Well, a long time ago in Hawaii, I was crazy enough to fold like 300 of these to completely wind around our library's Christmas tree. Yes, I'm that crazy sometimes. But I just brought a small one just to see that one of these could actually decorate if you have any of these small Christmas trees. And this is kind of an idea of how it might look like as you put it on your tree. Like I said, the folding part is actually pretty simple. I'm working with a piece of Christmas paper, Christmas wrapping paper. Just want to point out with this, when it has this kind of foil, you're going to have to make sure that you're making your creases nice and sharp, okay? So take the paper, design side up, and you're going to fold it in half into a rectangle, just like that. Open it up, turn this way, and you're going to fold it again. And then you're going to open that up, and now with the white side facing up, you're going to fold it in half into a triangle, like so, and rotate it so it's the crease is vertical, and do it again. And when you've done your creases nice and sharp, you can push in on these, hold these two corners, and if you push in, it almost magically folds into a triangle. So now you're going to have your triangle, and you're going to want it kind of with the large edge kind of in front of you with the point pointing towards you. But you're going to fold just the top point here. You're going to fold this down so that this open crease, this open fold, is going to line up right with the center. And you want to bring that point right down to that point. So this is what you're doing. And you're going to do it on the other side. Like so. Turn it over and do the same thing on this side. So folding this down. And again, just kind of use your fingernails, kind of run along those creases to make them nice and sharp, or use a plastic body pen, and that will help you make your folds. Now, you have your open ends down here and the closed point up here. And you're going to take the first layer, this side point, and you're going to fold it in to the center. Like that. And again, on this side. So you got this shape going here. And turn it over, do the same thing on these sides. Okay, just like that. Now, this is the somewhat tricky part. What you need to do is to take this small little point here. See these two here? You're going to take one and you're going to fold this so that the folded edge is going to line up along the outside edge like this. And you're going to make a nice crease. So you can have it with a diagonal fold down here. And then you have a little pocket in here. Just like that. And you're going to tuck this point right into that pocket. Just like that. And then flatten down the crease. And we're going to do the same thing here. And you want to make sure that these creases are nice and sharp because this is what holds the whole ball together. Again, just open up that crease and then just slip that point right in there. Tuck it in as far as it can go and then flatten it and press down your folds right here. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. One more time. Yes, remember in origami we have a lot of repetition, a lot of certain folds being repeated a number of times, and it just takes a little patience. Slip that in there, and tuck it in. And I always just like to make sure all my creases are nice and sharp. You can either run your fingernails along those, again, or the plastic pen. Those big pens and the other stick pens like that are really good for this kind of thing. Or if you had the money, go ahead and buy a bone folder, but the plastic stick pens are just fine. Now what you're going to do to open it up, I usually hold onto these sides and push one finger in where we have the folds here. And just kind of hold it like that. And you have the little hole up at the top. And you just blow into it. And then you can just very carefully kind of shape that like so. And there is your origami ball. Like I said, you can do different things. What I did was I just took one like this. This is from 6-inch paper. This is a thicker thread. This is crewel, C-R-E-W-E-L, crewel embroidery thread. You can use any kind of thread or string. And I just had a little bitty bead there and just strung through the bead, and then with the needle, you can use a longer needle. I use quilting needles, and run it right through the top hole, and then you can just knot it, and that would make a cute ornament. Or if you wanted to do something like this, what I did, this is 3 pieces of paper, and I used 5-inch square and a 4-inch square and a 3-inch square, and it makes these different sizes, and that's what it looks like. And I think that would make a really cool hanging ornament for a Christmas tree. So they're just different ideas that you can do with one simple design to help decorate your family's Christmas tree. Or if you want to buy one of the small ones, or even, I even made a tree out of an old magazine one time, just folding it into that shape. And I made a whole long string of these and just had it wrapped around the magazine tree. And that was a fun thing that we had decorated here in our department. So there are all kinds of things that you can do. As long as you've got some old gift wrap paper lying around, or scrap pieces after your parents have folded, wrapped up presents, and you've got some leftovers, ask if you can take some of it. And just use your ruler and pencil to measure out your different squares, whatever sizes you want, and just have some fun folding for Christmas time. And I hope you will enjoy. And I'm going to say, in Japanese, it's Merry Christmas, or in Hawaiian, Mele Kalikimaka. Merry Christmas, everyone.